Hi, this is Libra Anarchy responding to Smash Beans. Let's see. Homosexuals and gay marriage, one Christian's drunkin view. Sorry, there's a smudge on my contact and it's really disgusting and I should have cleaned it before I started this video. Ugh. Ugh. God damn. But fuck it. Okay, a lot of your video I didn't quite get. So I'm not going to try and muddle through every point. I would like to correct you on some definitions. You seem to use transgender, transsexual, and drag queen interchangeably. Now, gender is not external, as in physical body, it is internal. Let's see, where to begin? A transgendered person is a person who feels as though internally they were meant to be male, but their body is female, or female, but their body is male. Okay? They see themselves as something that physically they are not. This doesn't. It's not. How do I explain? It's not like a delusion. It's not like, it's not like someone's looking in the mirror and they're seeing female parts, even though there are male parts there, but they are looking in the mirror, seeing female parts, and or they're looking in the mirror and seeing their male parts, and thinking something along the lines of, how did it, something went wrong. Internally, I feel like I'm a woman. What happened? I shouldn't be a man. I'm a woman inside. And certainly there are different qualities that people ascribe to genders, and these are cultural, so there is debate as to whether gender is completely, how do I say this, completely a phenomenon of enculturation, or if there are hormonal aspects to it, different aspects to the brain chemistry, and a drag queen. And by the way, there are other terms like gender fluid, gender queer, etc. and so forth. And you can look all these up. You can Google all this stuff. And I do realize that all these terms get confusing, so I don't blame you for the confusion. I don't think you're some kind of bigoted person. Okay, there's just misunderstanding, but understandable misunderstanding. Okay, drag queen. A drag is simply transvesticism, and traditionally it is gay men dressing like women, not because they want to be women or feel like they are women, but they are having fun. They're accentuating the feminine. And usually drag, traditionally, is just really, really exaggerated. It's just very, way, way over the top. So it's not like they're trying to trick anybody, or they're trying to have fun. They're trying to be outrageous, right? But certainly you can have, there are men who dress in drag who are straight, and sometimes they'll call themselves drag kings. And there are women who dress like men, and that is drag. And again, transvesticism. Well, I don't know if the terms transvesticism and drag are always interchangeable, but basically it's, you're physically one thing and you're dressing like, you're physically one sex and you're dressing like the other. But again, it does not have anything to do necessarily with being transgender. It may. Now, let's see, transsexuals. Transsexuals are people who have had the operation, or they are undergoing hormone therapy and they are going to have the operation, as it were. Now, there's a pre-op transsexual and a post-op transsexual. Pre-op means they're undergoing hormones, and with women, there'll be two operations, the top surgery and the bottom surgery, and their body will become essentially male. And when you're on the hormones, you're essentially going through puberty again. And so a male taking female hormones, it essentially goes through the puberty that a teenage girl would go through, and vice versa. Now, a transgendered person isn't necessarily ever going to have any hormone therapy or any surgery. Maybe they are transvestites, maybe not. It just depends on the individual and the situation. Let's see. The male to female surgery, there's a technical name for it. I don't know what it is, but they don't cut it off. Okay? I'm sorry, but dude, you are so wrong here. The male organ is not cut off. It is put inside. Not cut off, put inside. Again, if you're inclined to Google it, Google it. Let's see. What else? What other term? Let's see. I don't think there are any other terms, but as in, I don't think you misdefined any other terms. But as far as dishonesty, recognize, as I said, that gender is in here, in your mind, in something that is internal, something in the way of how a person feels, rather than what a person is physically. Now, so what I've related to now, most people think like you. I can't see what, you're telling me you're this gender, but on the outside I can see this, so I'm going to think that you are this, and that you're telling me the wrong thing, or you're lying to me, or you're screwed up in the head. But it's a little like I can sit here and I can smile real big, and I can sing, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, and so on. And I'm not clapping because it's late, but you get the point. I can look externally really happy. I can wear a pink shirt with a yellow smiley face on it, and I can wear pink lipstick and bright blush and, nice, I don't know, some bright colored eyeshadow. I don't know, go with like the bright red eyeshadow, and, I can look just super duper happy, and, I can talk like I'm happy and all this, and I can still be really sad on the inside. You're not going to see it, but that doesn't mean that it's not true. Or somebody can be an epileptic or dyslexic or something like that, but if you just looked at them, you don't see epilepsy or dyslexia. Perhaps some people don't like me relating the internal gender and how someone feels about their own gender and who they are to a disease, and I apologize if I'm characterizing it like that, because I don't mean to, but my point is, just because you don't see it does not mean that it's real. And I don't know how to better explain it, because it is a common misconception that transgendered people are people who dress up like what they're... Transgendered people aren't what they say they are, and they go out and they dress up what they are, like what they are not, and they go out to bars and they fool people. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's some out there that do that, but that's just generally not the case. It's a matter of the internal feelings and thoughts and mindset of a person, the internal gender versus what the body is externally. So it's saying that a transgendered person is not who and what they say they are is a little like telling somebody you don't feel sad, or you don't like a particular kind of music, or you don't